Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 10 trades. Today's date is October the 1st and I'm using my new Super Trader system. I love it, makes trading super easy and a lot of fun. And today is my best day of trading. And I can owe it all to the fact that I am back testing every weekend up to 8 hours using the trading simulator. So if you want to speed up your learning curve and start getting fantastic results, you really truly have to get your hands on the trading simulator. It is a great app for the MT4 platform. If you have any questions on that, well, just get in contact with me. So, let's get into these trades, but before we do that, this is the most important thing that 95% of the traders don't realize out there. And that is, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. And that includes all my trigger systems. Took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 or 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trading, and a lot of education. I provide the education. You must buy the education and then you must do the homework or you will fail at trading. I highly suggest putting in more than one trade at a time, as no one knows which pair will move the greatest number of pips. That is why I place 3 or more trades at a time. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Please keep that in mind as we move forward. As you can see in all of these trades, I took them close to 6:30. They were quick and easy to find and execute, and I closed out all the trades almost right to the second at 7:31, except for this one was 2 minutes, minute and a half or whatever quicker, as it actually hit my target that I knew I would be very happy with. And as you can see, futures pays the most as a general rule. But just as easy as I could make this kind of money, I could have lost. So you must be really careful that you are going in the right direction. And that's what I love about the Super Trader, because it points me in the direction it's going to go. And also, as you can see, the ones at the top here, I actually did have 3 losers. I do get traders from time to time asking me if I have losers. Yes, of course, every trader in the world has losers. But this is the way you have to manage it. Small losers. Then this pound Aussie break even. This another small winner. This is just scalping. And then of course we have the ones that actually are producing the pips and the money. So the first trade, and each and every trade, I drill down the lights. That's what I call it, drilling down the lights. That's what my mentor told me 16 years ago. You've got to be going in the direction of the higher time frames. Then it makes your trading at a much higher success rate. So once I establish that and the trend, I pop in an arrow here. And of course there's no guarantee. Obviously it hits some level of resistance and it wouldn't go. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. It could have broken through and kept going. And it could have got 100 pips. But anyhow, let's run a check. let's go down to the 5 minutes so I can blow it up a little bit. As you can see, it just wouldn't go, which is fine. It still doesn't want to go anywhere. Ended up losing, actually, looks like 5 pips. And losing 5 pips produced a negative $536. Moving on to the next trade, pound New Zealand. After I drilled down the lights, I knew that I wanted to buy, but another one that is struggling. And actually, I should have been patient enough to wait for the pullback. By the way, I actually teach how to be patient and wait for the trade to come to you. Let's drop this one down to the 5 minutes and see where I got in at. Another one that just went. There's the pullback, and again a pullback. But anyhow, all I do is I keep an eye at the bottom, and when I got 100 or more pips, I label that as I am happy. But since I've been doing futures, it moves like crazy, and I'm happy much faster, which nothing wrong with being happy faster. Did go against me even more so. Wouldn't go up at all. But that's the way life goes. This one I lost 7 pips, and negative 7 pips was minus $484. Moving on to the next trade, pound CAD. Another small loss, pound CAD. Let's open it, go down to the 5 minutes. After I drilled down the lights, I knew I wanted to buy. Again, I should have exercised patience right in here. At least at this point, I'd be making 22 pips. But anyhow, just as easy as it's going up now, it could have easily just gone up here. So, not a big deal. Did not lose very much. Should have closed it out over here, but I was hoping, obviously, for a pound pair to give me a lot more than that. But it didn't work out. I ended up, let's go with minus 1 pip. And minus 1 pip on the pound CAD produced negative $157. Moving on to the next trade, pound Aussie. This one actually I broke even with. So I'll go down to the 5 minutes. So anyway, after I drilled down the lights, I knew I was buying. But even though I have a strong feeling it's gonna go up, it can still do nothing. And let's see where I got in at. As you can see, completely flat. Well, zero, nothing, zero pips. But as far as I'm concerned, that's a winner. It's not negative. So that's exactly what I got, $0. Oh, I forgot to mention, when I closed out all the trades, I did it with absolutely 1 click of the mouse, except for this one that hit my target a minute or so before. I ended up using my close all script. Here it is right here. Click on it. Make sure the smiley face is on, top right corner. Just click the auto trading and then press OK. It'll actually close all your orders, longs and shorts and pending, all the winners, all the losers. I love it because 1 click of the mouse, everything shuts down, bang, right away. And if you're watching this video and if you don't have this close all script, quite simple, just send me an email with your name, and of course I'll have your email address, and just ask me for the close all script, and I'll give it to you totally free. Okay, now you know how to get your hands on it. Moving right along, Euro CAD. This one we're selling after I drilled down the lights. Let's see where I got in at. Took the trade right at this cursor, did a little bit of a cycle against me, closed out the trade as I said when I'm happy, and I was happy at this point with 6 pips, and 6 pips on the EuroCAD paid out $473. Moving on to the next trade, dollar CAD. It looks almost identical. Well, EuroCAD, dollar CAD. The dollar here is, just to let you know, it's a bus driver. Well, when it hits 20, like it did right there. Let's see where I got in at. Remember, after I drilled down the lights, I knew I wanted to sell. And after this candle here closed, I tightened up my stop, which is right there. It did go against me about 16 pips. Looks like I ended up with 20 pips and 20 pips on the dollar CAD. Paid $1,578. Okay, moving on to the pound dollar. After I drilled down the lights, I knew I was buying, so let's just get in the trade. Here we go. And now you know the real reason why I do more than one trade at a time. Can you imagine if I would have done this pound Aussie, one trade, sitting around for hours to make a few pips or lose a few pips? You know, that's a total waste of time. And by the way, no matter what account size you have, you can do 10 trades at a time. Very easy. Even with $1,000 account, you can do it. Just go down to micro lots. You can do it. Practice in a demo until you're good, and then move on to a live account. Okay, I already did that. Let's see where I got in on this pound dollar trade. Right here. Looks like it went against me 1 pip, just the way I love the trade. By the way, I teach exactly how to get near perfect timing entries. And doesn't always work out, but many times it does. 22 pips I got, and 22 pips on the pound dollar paid $2,200. And of course, if you're the type of trader who likes to grab bonus pips, I have 2 excellent videos called How to Stay in the Trade for More Pips. I give a lot of education, and that's exactly what you're going to need. Here's another one. Pound. Pound is at the top. No surprise. That's why it's moving. Let's see. I knew I wanted to buy. Blue boxes. System. Super trend here. It's blue. Everything's screaming to buy. So how difficult is it to buy? Pull the trigger. I was happy at this point. Looks like with 35 pips. And 35 pips on the pound yen paid $3,057. Moving on to the 2 last future pairs. The Dow, the system here, everything was screaming to buy, higher time frames. Let's see where I got in at. Right here. Buy signals here, got in. I knew it was going to go up with a 95% certainty. Remember, in trading, nothing is 100%. But 95, I'm very happy with those odds. Ended up with 22 pips. And keep in mind, 22 pips. This is only $5 a pip, just to let you know. And those 22 pips paid out, slight correction there. I was just double checking. It's not 22 pips, it's 22 points. In other words, because it's only $5 a pip. So that's 222 pips producing $11,100. Another great trade. And this NASDAQ, by the way, the last one, it pays 4 times more. Instead of $5 a pip, it's $20 a pip. It is fantastic. Let's see. Let's drop it down to the 5 minutes. So everything is screaming here. Everything is looking perfect for buying. Let's drag and drop this up. Did a slight pullback. Not too much to worry about. Pull the trigger here. And it shot up for a fantastic. Here we go with trying to figure out these pips again. I do believe this one is 87 pips. So it's 87 pips because it's $20 a pip. So if you do the math, those 87 pips, remember it'd be less pips, but 4 times more money. So 87 pips paid $17,340. So another great day of trading. And as I said, that I knew I was going to get over 300 pips because of the totals. Today's pip total was 379 pips, and those 379 pips, or ticks, whatever you want to call them, paid out $34,570. So if your system is not producing fantastic results like my Super Trader, well, I suggest you get your hands on it. Now to do so, all you got to do is look right below this video and you'll see this right up. My Super Trader system, I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you'll never succeed at trading. Now it does come with well over 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 5 MT4 templates, 12 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Now I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. All of this stuff, i.e. education, is what you're going to need to succeed at trading. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and this is the more ways that you learn how to trade, the more pips and money you will make. And that's why I made 45 training videos. Now here's a fantastic video. It's about 50 minutes long in red here. How to backtest using the trading simulator. I can only highly recommend you get your hands on this if you don't want to spend the next number of years fumbling in the dark. If you want to speed up your education, every weekend you can do the equivalent of 1 year's worth of trading. It only took me 4 weeks to double my pip totals on a daily basis. Completely double, and today was triple. Actually, it's almost 4 times. What did I say? 300. I was getting around 100. Now today it's almost 400. So, and that's because I was practicing again up to 8 hours last weekend. If you don't do the homework, you will fail. It's as simple as that. So I'm not going to go through everything here as we're running short of time. If you have any questions after you read all of this, just pick up the phone and call me, and I'll answer your questions. If not, if you live too far, just send me an email. Here's my email address. I really do prefer Skype. All you got to do is click on this link right here, and we will have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. Answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks, and keep in mind that there's no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this video. I'll repeat it one more time again. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next video, good luck with your trading, and of course remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.